was one of the contestants in ABAC's first high school piano competition held this January. Hi, I'm Jennifer Powers.
And I'm Matthew Reed. You're watching Stallion TV.
Nearly $2,000 in prizes was handed out during the piano competition. The competition featured 30 contestants from around the state. Choir pianos put up the prizes, including $1,000 for the winner. Music professor Doug Jers organized it.
I just hope it keeps getting bigger and better, and we keep drawing students, and it becomes a known event in the piano community. So more teachers, I think over time more teachers will hear about it, and maybe we can even get more funding from various sources in town and nationally. So that's what I hope.
Later in this newscast, we'll listen to some of the amazing music played by the contestants and talk with the winner, Diane Song.
Enrollment is up once again for ABAC's spring semester. Here's Jo-Leigh with more information about what it means for the students and the future of Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College.
We spoke with Dr. David Bridges about what this fourth consecutive semester of enrollment growth means to ABAC.
The conversion from being a two-year college to being a baccalaureate institution is in fact what is driving the enrollment increase. The size of the freshman class is actually smaller, but the overall enrollment is on a trend upward, and that's because we're retaining more second, third, and fourth year students. Our second year retention rate is up. That's because we're admitting better students. The third and fourth year retention rate is because those students are doing better, they're having more academic success, and they're staying here for bachelor's degrees. 2008, January, almost to this time, 2008, we had 41 students in bachelor's programs in our first class of upper division coursework. We now have over 1,200 students. There's a certain character of the college that we want to preserve at all costs. And I've told the leadership in USG, ABAC cannot be ABAC at 10,000 students. Okay, we're 3,500, 3,600. There's no question. We cannot be who we've been at 10,000. We're not in a crisis situation yet on housing and parking. We'll have to get on up to that. We're 3,500 moving toward 3,600 students. We'll have to get up to 3,800, 3,900 before we start seeing a pinch on that. So we're trying to keep things balanced so that we have a diverse student body, a comprehensive institution, and something to offer most people. We can't be everything to everybody, but something to offer, the majority of students who might have an interest in coming here.
Dr. Bridges' goal is to have a balanced and diverse college to meet the needs of most students while maintaining the character of ABAC. For Stallion TV, I'm Jo-Leigh Warren.
Hopefully ABAC will be able to make its fifth consecutive enrollment increase for the fall 2015 semester.
ABAC invites prospective students to the campus on February 14th for the biggest recruitment day of the year. Director of Public Relations Emeritus Mike Chasen has the story on Stallion Day.
Admissions Counselor Bernard Green tells us why Stallion Day is so important for prospective students at ABAC.
Yes, sir. Stallion Day is the perfect opportunity for prospective students and their families to check out campus and see what we have to offer. So we do give campus tours of the campus, and then they also get to check out housing as well.
February 14th is rapidly approaching. Is there a way to sign up for Stallion Day?
Yes, so on February 14th, we want you to come fall in love with ABAC. So you go to the school's website, easy to navigate, and then you make your reservation there under the admissions page.
Do these high school students, is there a charge?
No, we want the students to really have the chance to check out all that we have to offer. So there is no charge, and we really encourage them to bring their families as well.
Stallion Marketplace, a great opportunity over at Gressa Gym for the students to see every single major at ABAC.
Yes, so we have different student leaders that will be present at the Stallion Marketplace, as well as the different departments. ABAC, we've grown so much, so we offer bachelor degrees now, so you can learn about the different bachelor degrees that we have as well.
Housing is one of the most important aspects of any student's decision to attend a college. How about a view of ABAC Lakeside and ABAC Place?
Yes, I always tell people where you eat and where you sleep is very important. So you get to check out the dining hall, amazing food, and then you also will have the chance to tour ABAC Place and Lakeside. We have great staff who will make the students feel at home.
These students could take a tour of the campus just about any day of the year. Why is Stallion Day so important?
Yes, so we do tours all throughout the week, Monday through Friday. But Stallion Day is the opportunity for you to get the full experience all faculty and staff will be here, and different departments will be represented. So you really get to talk with them and learn why they feel like ABAC is a very unique institution of higher learning.
ABAC has changed so much over the years with the addition of the bachelor's degrees. I'm sure a focus on the bachelor's degrees will be a part of the experience on February 14th.
Yes, so we have diversified ag, we have the biology degree, rural studies has different concentrations, that's a 4-year degree as well, and you can get your business degree here at ABAC as well.
Lots of opportunities coming up on Stallion Day on February 14th. What time does registration begin?
Yes, so registration starts at 8 o'clock, and then we'll move into a welcome and continue on with the rest of the program.
Stallion Day, February 14th at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. I'm Mike Jason reporting for Stallion TV.
If you missed Stallion Day on February the 14th, ABAC will have one more Stallion Day in April.
ABAC's fraternity and sorority are gearing up for, again, to find new members. Greek Rush will begin January 25th. Here's Alfredo Munoz with the details.
Hello everybody, reporting for the Stallion, I'm Alfredo Munoz. ABAC recognizes the value of social Greek organizations as a co-curricular experience that provides students with unique leadership and social opportunities. They support the overall objective of the college to encourage academic enhancement and personal development of the members. Through the living together in on-campus housing, students in these organizations are able to develop a sense of camaraderie.
I feel like girls should consider joining Sigma Alpha because we're a professional sorority. The purpose of Sigma Alpha is to really just make leaders in agriculture. We're striving for achievement in scholarship, leadership, and service, and really just promoting the future of agriculture and the young ladies that we have in our sorority.
The mission of Kappa Sigma is to get the most brothers we can, but at the same time get only the best. And that's what our pledge process is all about, is just to make better, loyal brothers.
AGR's goal on campus is to make better men, not only on campus but off campus as well, hooking them up with internships and job opportunities when they graduate college. They also give a network on campus as well, getting involved. You have your clubs on campus and organizations, which we have leadership roles in.
The biggest thing that we try to achieve at the Pantheon chapter here at ABAC is we try to get our members to actually graduate from college, because ultimately that's why we came here. We came here to get education, to graduate from college, and become successful in our respective careers.
This year's Rush Week will begin on Sunday, January 25th at 6 p.m. with their semesterly Greek Mixer. This year, the Mixer will be in Bowen Hall, where each chapter will talk about their Greek organization. The Greek Mixer is mandatory for all students interested in pledging in the spring semester. Reporting for the Stallion, I'm Alfredo Munoz.
ABAC Spring production will be The Whipping Man, a play that takes place at the end of the Civil War and deals with race relations and slavery. Stallion reporter Tremont Mills spoke to Dr. Brian Ray, who will direct the production, about the need for African American actors in this play.
When it comes to ABAC, African American participation in theater is pretty limited. This spring, I selected a play, The Whipping Man, and it has 2 black characters in it. I was looking for a play, and I happened across the title, The Whipping Man, and I was just intrigued by it. And so I read the play, and immediately upon reading this play, with all of its explosive kind of issues that are at the very core of it, the very human nature of it, my reaction was, I really want to do this play because it says so much to me as a director and as a reader. And then I thought, this is Tifton. Oh yeah, Tifton needs to see this play because it's going to prompt those reactions. It's going to stimulate questions. It's going to shock some people, but it's going to be a good shock. It's going to be a positive thing for Tifton and for ABAC, and that's why I chose it. It's really has a lot to offer. But here in Tifton, what I noticed was, and what I've noticed over the 10 years I've lived here, is that African Americans very rarely go to the theater. Because they're not going to see anything that they're really familiar with. And so I want to try to reach out and bridge that gap a little bit.
The performance is scheduled for March 5th, 6th, and 7th at 7 p.m. When we come back, we'll talk with ABAC's longtime softball coach about her last season before retiring.
Meet Donna Campbell next on Stallion TV.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal Student Aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
Welcome back to Stallion TV.
ABAC women's softball coach Donna Campbell will retire from coaching at the end of this season. Stallion TV's Josh Page talks with Coach Campbell at Phillies Field about her successful coaching career and life after softball.
This is Josh Page reporting for the Stallion. We're here today with Coach Campbell. Okay, Coach, so you've been coaching for 20 years here at ABAC. What have been your highlights?
Well, Josh, I've been here 20 years. It's been a good ride. It's flown by. When I've been asked that question lately with this pending retirement, I would have to start really right off the first year. The first time here in 1996, came into a strong ABAC program already with strong softball tradition, and we were lucky enough to win the national championship the first year. Now, that was the slow pitch days, but we're still quite proud of that. So winning that national championship kind of set the bar a little high, Josh. Yeah. National championships are hard to come by.
Yeah,
so that had to be the highlights. But then I would think you would roll into, taking a slow pitch program and turn it into a fast pitch program, which the majority of the country was playing in 1996. And over the last 19 years, having quite a big success with our fast pitch program. We've been in the national championship tournaments 4 times, won quite a few state titles and runner-up titles, and we always seem to be in the mix of the hunt for the region title every year. So I think it's a strong fast pitch program. So other highlights would be obviously taking it from a slow pitch program to a fast pitch and continuing to have such a great ABAC softball tradition.
Yeah, it sure is a great success. Okay, going into 2015, what are your goals for the team this year?
Like always, win, Josh. It's as a coach, we're competitive by nature, but it's more than winning and losing here, and always has been with me and my programs. You want to have a fine product for our college that our college is proud to have, and we represent ABAC and ABAC softball. So, getting good kids in here, number one, which that starts with the recruiting process, years ago, and building on that, and getting good talented players in here. So this year, our goals are just like every other year: is number one, win the state title. And that happens in March, and to get back to that national tournament to have a shot at that national title. But outside of that, just having a good, strong ABAC softball program, one that not only our kids are proud to play for, but when other teams and other programs see us play, that they go, wow, I wish I could play for that team, to have that swagger, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, you've had, I think it's over 700 wins in your career, so you've obviously got something pretty special. Is there any clues you can give us on what your secrets are on how to do well now you're retiring?
I've been asked that question a little bit lately too. I don't know. It comes obviously with recruiting good talent. I mean, you've got to have talent to win, but I think it's a lot more than that. I think it's our season. You talk about recruiting a year or two ago for your team you have now. So obviously starts with recruiting good talent, but I think the key thing is that you recruit kids that not only talented, but they're good kids, that are good people, that fit my personality. And finding that select group of girls, and then it's a marathon. You're with these kids a year and a half, 2 years, 2.5 years, and so they got to buy into you, what you do as a coach, and be on the same page, as we say oftentimes. But it's a marathon. It's all about peaking at the right time, learning how to read the kids when they need time off and when to push harder. Those things. But I really think the special thing that I think maybe we do have, if we do have anything here with my programs, is I care about my kids, not just as athletes. Hitting the ball, throwing the ball, catching the ball. The game is what we love to do and play, but it's a lot more than that to have chemistry on a team. And so I look out after the kids best I can off the field, and they just give it back to me tenfold, and I don't do it for that reason. I love my players. I always have. I've been a player's coach, and so I've just been very fortunate, very lucky, and very blessed to have a lot of good athletes here that bought into what I believe in.
Yeah. So I mean, you're probably going to have lots of things you're going to miss from softball, but what are the main things that you're probably going to miss every day without having your softball anymore?
Yeah, you know, I've been thinking about that a little bit lately, and you know, probably just the relationship you have with your players. You know, just a minute ago, I mean, this is totally unscripted, but a few minutes ago, one of my players came to my office and bought some more pancake tickets. She had sold her 10, she needed 20 more, and you know, that conversation just right there, Coach, what do you think about this, about the team? Not questioning Coach, just having that conversation that, you know, that kid's excited about our season coming, I'm excited about it, and so really kind of having that relationship with your players and laughing. Man, we have a good time. I mean, I always tell them, you know, if you don't have a good time, that's what it's all about. I mean, the softball part, yeah, the winning and losing, but if you can get along, have fun, then it makes it almost not like a job. So, you know, I'm going to miss that camaraderie I have with my players, you know, not having my players, so to speak, and, you know, going to miss the game, you know, the coaching in the third base coaching box and that intensity, because I'm a competitive person. So I'm going to miss that competitiveness and that proud product of ABAC softball.
So what are your plans now for the future after softball? What's in store for Coach Campbell?
Well, a lot more time off, Josh. You know, I love ABAC, and everybody that knows me knows that, and I love teaching. So the school has afforded me the luxury of being able to teach a couple more classes per semester that I already teach. And so my teaching schedule will get a little bigger and more students to impact in another way. So I'm excited about that. You know, and then I'm sure I'm going to be ABAC softball's biggest fan, you know, behind the scenes. But yeah, just looking forward to you know, helping the school any way I can. But the teaching aspect, I love to teach. I think you've had me in class. And,
yeah,
you know, I love it. I come to class every day and loving that. So that's going to be fun. And you know, whatever school needs me to do, committee work, anything. I always tease everybody, say I bleed green and gold, you know. So I love this place, so I'll just serve any way I can. But I'm looking forward to being home in the afternoons a little bit and having my weekends off and a little less travel.
Yeah. So if you could sum up your ABAC softball in just a couple of words, I know it must be hard, what would they be?
Wow, a couple words. That's hard for me, you know, a couple words. It's been, you know, a lot kind of cliches, but a great ride. You know, it's a product I'm proud of. I'm proud to have been the ABAC coach and still am, you know. But I'm just very proud. I really think that's it. Just very proud of what we've done. And it takes more than me to do that. And so just a lot of pride in having a first-class program here at ABAC.
Yeah, well, we're very proud to have had you here for so long. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Josh Page, reporting for the Stallion.
We will miss Coach Campbell's leadership out on the softball field, but wish her all the best as she continues to teach here at ABAC.
Some students have wondered why Gressett's gym's weight room has been closed recently. Well, they can wonder no more. Here's Stallion TV's Les McFadden.
Hello guys, this is Les McFadden, working with Stallion TV, coming to you from the Gressett Gym, and I'm here to shed some light on the weight room and what you guys can expect this semester.
In the fall, the weight room was closed. We had some issues with some classes. We had some issues with getting it here because of safety. We had to close it, and so we're back open now. One of the limitations or the challenges that we have with the weight room is we have work-study students. In between the weight room, not only that, but all of the rec sports programs. So anything that we have in intramurals, we have an open gym and thrash gym. We have to do check-ins to where we have make sure that ABAC students are truly using the facility, and all of that factors into it's a supply and demand issue. So leave it open more. We just have to have it monitored, and we have limited resources to be able to do that at the time. But we'll get it.
Thank you, Les, for explaining that.
The gaming world is buzzing about the latest game, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Here's Savannah Nesfold with the details.
Hi, my name is Savannah Nesfold, and I'm with the Stallion. And today I am going to show you what to expect in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Warning, there's quite a bit of jump scares in this game, and not for the faint of heart. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear Pizza. The second installment of Five Nights at Freddy's gives more scares than ever before. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is known as a prequel sequel, as it came out after the first Five Nights at Freddy's, but in reality the game is before the first, according to the timeline. There are 11 animatronics that roam the building that are out to kill the security guard. Their names are Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Toy Freddy, Withered Bonnie, Withered Chica, Withered Freddy, Mangle, Withered Foxy, Golden Freddy, Balloon Boy, and the puppet. Armed with cameras, a flashlight, a music box, and a Freddy Fazbear mask, the player must survive from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Be quick with the mouse, otherwise the day will be filled with horrifying screams and a jump scare of one of the many animatronics, who then decides to kill the player. This game is created by Scott Cawthon and is available through Steam, the Apple Store, the Windows Store, and Google Play. For Stallion TV, I am Savannah Nesvold.
Thanks, Savannah. You can find the game on Steam for $7.99.
Coming up, we'll hear from some of the great pianists who competed at ABAC this month.
Our story on ABAC's first piano competition coming up next on Stallion TV.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
ABAC's first ever high school piano competition drew contestants from around the state this month. Stallion TV's Claire Jarboe was there.
Last Saturday, Dr. Jers hosted and organized the first Abraham Baldwin piano competition. The grant was provided by Wayne Jones, and it was not only to provide for the competition, but to also get ABAC new pianos.
These are actually all high school students. So a part of the goal of the competition is to, as a recruiting tool, particularly the students that come from the South. A lot of them don't know that we're here. Some of the students from Atlanta, we're going to recruit them too, and who knows. So yeah, we had 29 students, actually 30 students entered from all over Georgia. We had 18 counties represented, from as far north as north of Atlanta to as far south as Tifton and beyond. I just hope it keeps getting bigger and better, and we keep drawing students, and it becomes a known event in the piano community. So more teachers, I think over time more teachers will hear about it, and maybe we can even get more funding from various sources in town. And well, we have a wonderful instrument here in the Howard Auditorium, a wonderful Steinway 9-foot grand, which is a great instrument, I felt was a great vehicle to have this competition for. Our other pianos are aging. A lot of them are several decades old, and generally it's healthy to replace pianos every 20 years or so. And so we have some good ones, some bad ones, but in general, I feel like we just need to replenish all of the pianos. This all started with a grant to bring Tanya Gabrielian to town. We received a $2,000 grant to bring her from the Tift County Arts Council. And then I thought, while she's here, why don't we sort of make a weekend out of it and make it a benefit for our program and have a competition to sort of raise the profile of our school. It's a new piano program, and it's just all worked together really well.
Competition. Well, I'm first of all honored to be here tonight, and I'm really grateful that I got the opportunity to play here, and I'm really thankful for the judges. I first started playing when I was 3, and then I had to quit when I was 6, and then I started back about 6 years ago. Well, I quit partially because of financial reasons, and then in 6th grade I got a scholarship, so I could start my piano lessons again with that scholarship. Piano kind of serves as like an outlet for my emotions. So usually there are some situations in like normal interactions with people where you have to like suppress your feelings. But piano lets me express myself in a healthy way.
enjoyed it. It was a good experience to come, even if you don't win, you know. So I thought it was a good competition. I always kind of had the little thing about music, and I had a little keyboard I would play on when I was younger. Just kind of one note at the time, actually making the music. And so we decided piano lessons would be good. Well, I enjoyed it more, kind of like a challenge, you know, to keep improving more advanced pieces.
I feel like it went really, really well. We had so much support from students. I'm super thankful for the ABAC students that helped us. Tons of volunteers today, probably 15 people, all doing different things to make it go smoothly. It really couldn't have gone better, I don't think, for the first go, for sure.
The event went beautifully, and we had lovely feedback from the audience. Hopefully, we'll be seeing more piano competitions in ABAC's future. This is Claire Jarbo for Stallion TV.
We hope to see some of those great musicians here at ABAC someday, studying under Professor Jers. And here are some upcoming events at ABAC. On January 25th at 6:30 p.m., the Greek Mandatory Rush Information Meeting gathers in Bowen Hall, Room 100. On January 26th at 6:30, there's a Greek week meet and greet. Intramural pickleball also begins that day. On January 30th, Stallion baseball opens with a doubleheader against St. John's River at 2 p.m. at Stallion Field. We hope to see you there.
Sunny or rainy, hot or cold, ABAC seems like it's always prepared for any kind of weather. Reporter Colette Whittemore went out on campus to ask ABAC staff and students how they are coping with this recent cold front.
Hi, I'm Colette Whittemore, and I'm here with Stallion TV, and I'm interviewing Dill today about the cold weather here in Georgia. Dill, how have you been getting along with the weather here in south of Georgia?
Well, hey, being from Lake Placid, New York, this is a heat wave for us. But know what you do at the farm? It's all insulating the pipes, making sure at night you have a dripping faucet just in case, right? And you dress in layers. T-shirt, shirt. I should have my vest on, all right? So everybody stay warm, and it stays good. You got to hug, stay close together. That's how you stay great in the warm.
It's a day-by-day thing. It's changing every day. I ain't got on the jacket, so I'm just ready for anything.
And why are you not wearing a jacket?
Well, to be honest, it's dirty. I need to wash it.
All right, what about you?
Well, for me, like, I try to dress warm, but I try to keep it cute. So, yeah, I'll be cold just to be cute. But still, like he said, day by day, just going with the flow. I kind of like cold weather, so it doesn't bother me that much.
All right, are you into making sure you have on layers?
Yes, have to. I don't like getting sick.
All right.
See, I'm actually using reverse psychology by wearing shorts and telling myself that it's still warm outside.
It's okay. I'm from Florida, but I'm used to the hot weather. But now, as you can see, I don't have on anything but a shirt, no jacket. You know, it is cold outside, so usually I would have a jacket on, but I'm dealing with it okay. It could be a lot worse, so it's all right.
Oh God, I've been loving it. I've finally been able to wear the boots that I've been buying all my life, and I never get to wear because it's so incredibly hot down here. So I'm actually pretty happy.
Thanks for joining us at Stallion TV from Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College.
We'll see you again in 2 weeks. Once again, here's more from ABAC's piano competition. So long.